Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm leaving for Russia and dumping Ivan. That's what people in my comments concluded. But actually, when I posted the last video, I was just explaining my mood during this period of my life. Why my videos are coming out so rarely now. It doesn't mean that I'm going anywhere. It doesn't mean Ivan and I are breaking up. That's total nonsense. Everyone writes, "You're so unhappy." No, everything's great in my life. I'm totally happy. But yes, I'd like to be back home. And that's normal. I get like that sometimes. I felt this way when we lived in Turkey, but the distance was short and I could fly to Russia 2 or 3 times a year, whereas here it's a 10-hour flight, so I can only afford to visit home once a year. Right now, Ivan and I have a lot to do in Thailand, including moving, so I can't visit Russia for the time being. Once I visit, spend at least a month with my family, my nostalgia will pass and I'll return with renewed energy. It's normal. Thank you so much to the sensible people who wrote sensible comments, who understand me and feel for me. It's very important to me. I read every single comment, and I want to say to everyone who subscribed to my channel, because 60 new people subscribed after yesterday's video. I'm reminding you of the rules on my channel. We don't discuss politics, especially my country, in a negative way. Anyone who writes nasty things, anyone with clear Russophobia, you will be blocked. And honestly, I don't understand, if you have Russophobia, why are you watching my channel? There's an unsubscribe button, no one's keeping you here. I'm only calling for people who think rationally. Of course, I will definitely continue to delight you with new episodes, always in a good mood. Well, I just wanted to take a moment to tell you what is on my mind right now. And I realize that you shouldn't do that on YouTube. With every video, from the comments, I conclude that you can't be completely honest or open. You have to be neutral, because when you start telling people the truth, talking about your state and how you feel, it's just some kind of nightmare. People take it as if I went out and killed several people. To everyone who thinks I want to go home, yes, I do, but right now it's not possible. There are certain reasons for that, which all sensible people basically understand. But that's no reason for me to leave Ivan. That's not going to happen. Thank God Ivan and I are doing great. In fact, I'll tell you, I was the one who talked Ivan into leaving Russia a second time because I have a rational mindset. Do you understand what I'm saying? When Ivan had doubts, I insisted, and that's why we ended up here now. I did this for Ivan's own good, and I truly do not regret my decision at all. Please believe me, if I wanted to, Ivan and I would have returned to Russia long ago. But I'll say it again, I'm thinking clearly. I can fly to Russia anytime. Nothing threatens me there. I'm comfortable there. It's my home, my family, and my land. That's clear. But right now, it's such a difficult time for men. I think you all understand what I mean by that. I want to give an example. For example, if you're American and suddenly something happens, your government goes crazy. Does that mean you'll be against your land, against your home, against your people? Of course not, because it's your home and you'll love it until the end of your days. It's the same for me. Maybe there was a mistranslation in that video. I'm speaking to new viewers now. I don't speak English, I speak Russian. And a special program translates my speech using AI and syncs my lips. Of course, I'm really feeling exhausted right now because honestly, living in Asia just isn't the same as living in any other secular country. And I saw there are many sensible commenters who understood me because the climate, people, and everything else is very hard for any European. Those who suggest, Evelina, come to some European country, some invite me to Canada, some to England, some invite me to America. I want to clearly state my position right now. Living in America was Ivan's dream, not mine. I never had the goal of living in any other country besides my native Russia. My goal is to travel. For example, I'd love to travel around Europe, I'd love to travel to America, but that doesn't mean I have to live there. I'm actually a supporter of people staying in their own countries. I personally don't like it when immigrants come to Russia and stay there to live. So I understand on my part that some people, for example, in the country where I live, might not like it, and that's totally normal. Regarding everyone saying, "Oh my god, you're a Russian propagandist." Why would I propagandize to you? I have no goal for you to come and stay to live in Russia. I don't care at all. Yes, welcome if you want to travel to Russia. Our people are very hospitable. You will, of course, be welcomed. Our beautiful country, honestly, you'll probably be surprised at just how truly luxurious it is. I'm not urging anyone to love Russia, and I'm not urging anyone to go there either. You see, honestly, I really don't care if you go there or not, or if you love Russia or not. Truly, I just don't care. I'm not going to try to prove to you that my country is better. The best will never try to prove that they are the best. I'm confident in myself, and I don't need that. In telling you about myself and my country, I'm just trying to introduce you to Russian culture so you understand me better. So I'm just asking you to keep an open mind and stay reasonable. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd watch a video, dislike something, and then write nasty things to that person. Only those whose lives are going very poorly write nasty things. These people want to shift the blame for their failures onto someone else, and they choose to do so by writing comments. I leave some of the haters' comments if the criticism is constructive. If there are no direct insults, I accept that criticism and respect that opinion. But when it's endless nonsense, when people have watched too much propaganda, when they start criticizing my appearance, those people are irrational and I will always block them. I take constructive criticism very well. Sometimes it even helps me to become better. There are people who write, "Sorry, Evelina, we don't agree with you because," and then they explain their thoughts. That is absolutely fine. I don't think you have to agree with me on everything, but you also don't have the right to decide what's best for me. I know what's best for me myself. I never ask anyone for permission to do anything. I never complain. I might just share my experience, for example, if it was unsuccessful or, on the contrary, successful, so that you can learn from it that some actions or visiting certain places isn't necessary. And I'm explaining to you why. But that doesn't mean I'm complaining, I'm just sharing my experience. It's not in my nature at all to complain. There were also comments about me being self centered. Yes, so what? Then what are you going to do about it? I love myself, so my self esteem is perfectly fine. But those commenters, they don't have that. You don't love yourselves, you don't love society, and that's exactly why all this bitterness comes out of you. Thank you to all those people who have been with my channel from the very beginning. Thank you for supporting me and for understanding me. I've already remembered all of you, your avatars, your nicknames, and I always enjoy reading your comments. I want to express my deepest gratitude to you, and I also want to say welcome to everyone who has subscribed to me. I hope that I'll keep you happy, and I hope you'll feel comfortable with me. And today we're going to a barbecue at Chef's with his friends from England. And now I'm going to show you how it went. Nayana is teaching this girl how to make papaya salad. See how they're doing here? If I had known earlier that they were starting to make the salad, I would have shown you the recipe. Sometime next time I'll ask Nayana to show me. This is very interesting because I love this salad, and of course I'll show you how I'm tasting it. The salad's ready, so now we'll try it. Ivan's going to give me some of this salad. This is incredibly delicious. She cooks very well, Nayana. I'm cutting up the watermelon so it's easy for everyone to eat. You just take it like this and eat it. Okay, we put it down and cut it like this. There. Okay, and now just like this, please. We've arrived at Chef's, and here's this cool cat greeting us. Ivan is cooking shrimp for us. This is how they look. Blue at first, then they start turning red. Now we're going to start eating all of these shrimp. This is incredibly delicious. Thanks to everyone for watching. Give it a like, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I really hope that I'll be making you happy more often.